Mowgli, a boy raised by wolves in the jungle, encounters a massive python named Kaa. Kaa uses his hypnotic gaze and soothing voice to lure Mowgli into a trance, intending to devour him. Just as Kaa is about to strike, Baloo the bear and Bagheera the panther arrive and rescue Mowgli, fighting off the snake and saving the boy from certain death. Mowgli swings playfully through the lush jungle, laughing and carefree. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy as he interacts with friendly monkey and bird, showcasing his harmonious life in the wild. Distant, ominous hissing can be heard, hinting at unseen danger. Mowgli stumbles upon a crumbling, vine-covered ruin. Kaa, a massive python with gleaming scales, is draped across the stones. Kaa's eyes lock onto Mowgli, and his voice, a soothing whisper, begins to lull the boy into a trance. The camera focuses on Kaa's hypnotic gaze, creating a sense of unease and vulnerability. Mowgli is now fully entranced, his movements slow and dreamlike as he approaches Kaa. Kaa coils around Mowgli, his grip tightening. Just as Kaa is about to strike, Baloo and Bagheera burst into the ruins, roaring and hissing, disrupting Kaa's concentration. The lighting shifts dramatically, highlighting the impending danger. Baloo and Bagheera engage Kaa in a fierce battle. Baloo uses his strength to wrestle with the python, while Bagheera uses his agility to strike at Kaa's head. Mowgli, freed from the trance, watches in fear and confusion. The sounds of the jungle fade as the fight intensifies. Baloo, Bagheera, and Mowgli walk together through the jungle, the setting sun casting long shadows. Mowgli looks back at the ruins, a newfound understanding in his eyes. Baloo puts a comforting arm around Mowgli, while Bagheera remains vigilant, scanning the surroundings. Mowgli has learned a valuable lesson about the hidden dangers of the jungle. Mowgli, a boy of the jungle, moves deftly through the wild undergrowth. With ease, Mowgli becomes one with the jungle, his movements fluid and natural. He is completely at home, a stark contrast to the untamed wilderness around him. Mowgli steps into the jungle clearing, his eyes scanning the space with caution. Reynard, a sleek fox, pauses his scavenging as his eyes lock onto Mowgli. A tense silence fills the air as Reynard studies Mowgli with a mix of curiosity and suspicion. Mowgli mirrors Reynard's wariness, unsure of the fox's intentions in the silent standoff. Mowgli and Reynard find themselves by the flowing river, where Reynard's cunning transforms into a successful hunt. Reynard shares his bounty with Mowgli, a silent offering of trust and companionship. Beside the flowing river, Mowgli and Reynard begin their exchange, each learning from the other's unique world. Under the veiled moonlight, Mowgli and Reynard burst through the jungle, their hurried breaths piercing the night stillness. Shere Khan emerges from the shadows, his roar shaking the earth as he hunts them relentlessly. Mowgli and Reynard exchange a look of silent courage as they navigate the jungle's labyrinth, narrowly escaping Shere Khan. They find refuge in the embrace of a towering banyan tree, leaving Shere Khan to rage in the shadows, his fury echoing unheard. On a jungle hilltop, Mowgli and Reynard stand together as dawn breaks, overlooking the landscape. A silent acknowledgement passes between Mowgli and Reynard, reflecting shared trials and a bond of friendship. The rising sun casts light on Mowgli and Reynard, symbolizing the start of their partnership. Under the watchful gaze of the full moon, the jungle holds its breath as Akela leads his wolf pack to Council Rock. Mother Wolf gently pushes young Mowgli forward, the human baby gazing up at his new family with innocent curiosity. A menacing growl shatters the night's silence as Shere Khan arrives, his eyes burning with predatory fury. He demands the baby, his voice a low, dangerous rumble, as the wolves stand their ground, fiercely protecting Mowgli. Amidst the dense foliage of the jungle, Mowgli moves with the agility of a wolf, his every step echoing the wild. Bagheera, a guardian of shadows, observes Mowgli with growing worry, sensing the approaching storm of Shere Khan's vengeance. Bagheera's resolve hardens as he says to Mowgli, "Shere Khan will never stop hunting you, Mowgli. The human village is the only place where you will be truly safe." In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli walks with Bagheera, only to discover Baloo, who is about to change their journey. Baloo's booming laugh fills the jungle as he welcomes Mowgli, promising, "I'm gonna teach you the bare necessities of life." Bagheera interrupts, tension sharpens the air. "We must continue our journey to the human village." The jungle air crackles with danger as Shere Khan emerges, his burning eyes fixed on Mowgli. He snarls, ready to attack. Driven back into the shadows, Shere Khan's chilling vow echoes, "I will return." Mowgli wanders into a ruined city, unaware of the playful danger lurking within. Playful monkeys swarm Mowgli, seizing him and carrying him deeper into the city's heart. King Louie proposes, "I offer you protection, little man, in exchange for the secret of fire." Mowgli cries out, "But I don't know any secrets of fire." Baloo and Bagheera burst onto the scene, initiating a chaotic rescue attempt amid the ruins. At the jungle's edge, Mowgli's face reflects newfound understanding and sorrow. He casts a lingering look at Baloo and Bagheera, their forms silhouetted against the foliage. His small frame trembles as he begins his walk towards the distant lights of the human village. Turning back one last time, Mowgli whispers, "I will never forget you." Mowgli, a boy of the jungle, moves effortlessly through the trees. Carefree and agile, he laughs, immersed in play with his wolf siblings. Sunlight dapples the forest floor, illuminating their joyful dance. Beneath the jungle canopy, Mowgli sleeps peacefully, cocooned in the protective embrace of his wolf family. The jungle awakens, its symphony of chirps, chatters, and distant roars weaving a lullaby around the slumbering child. In the shadows, the wolves stand guard, their eyes gleaming with fierce resolve, shielding Mowgli from the lurking threats of the night. In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli confronts Shere Khan, a tiger scarred by countless battles. Shere Khan's snarl tears through the stillness, his eyes seeing Mowgli as prey. Despite the radiating danger, Mowgli stands resolute, refusing to yield.
Sunlight filters through the jungle canopy as Mowgli and his wolf siblings romp joyfully in a small clearing. Baloo, a colossal bear, leans against a tree, lost in his own world as a tuneless hum fills the air. From the shadows, Bagheera watches, his emerald eyes reflecting a deep, unspoken concern. Under the watchful gaze of the full moon, the wolf pack gathers at Council Rock, their shadows stretching long and eerie. Akela, his silver fur gleaming, surveys his pack with a commanding presence. Shere Khan's burning eyes cut through the crowd, his menacing presence igniting the night. Shere Khan's voice cuts through the night. I demand that Mowgli be handed over to me. A chorus of defiant growls erupts from the wolves, their loyalty unwavering. Bagheera and Mowgli walk along a jungle path, Mowgli's reluctance palpable. Bagheera reassures Mowgli. It is for the best, Mowgli. Kaa appears, his hypnotic voice luring Mowgli closer. Come closer, little one. Bagheera intervenes, pulling Mowgli from Kaa's mesmerizing grasp. Mowgli struggles against the monkey horde, dragged into the heart of the lost city. Amidst crumbling ruins, King Louie sits upon a throne of broken pillars. From the city's edge, Baloo and Bagheera observe the chaotic scene. King Louie demands, teach me the secret of fire, man-cub, and you shall be free. Bagheera and Mowgli arrive at the boundary of the human village, twilight casting long shadows behind them. Mowgli pauses, his youthful face etched with uncertainty, torn between two worlds. Bagheera encourages, embrace your human side and find safety among your own kind. In the heart of the Indian jungle, Bagheera's eyes gleam as he discovers the helpless infant Mowgli amid the wreckage of a campsite. With infinite gentleness, Bagheera carefully carries Mowgli through the dense undergrowths, surrounded by the symphony of the jungle. At the wolf den, Raksha looks up with gentle inquiry as Bagheera nudges Mowgli towards her, a silent plea for acceptance. Raksha sniffs Mowgli, then embraces him, licking him affectionately, and names him Mowgli, welcoming him as her own. Years vanish as Mowgli blossoms into a vibrant young boy, seamlessly entwined with the wolf pack amidst the jungle's emerald embrace. Baloo, the jovial bear, imparts his playful wisdom, while Bagheera, the watchful panther, stands guard, their bond a shield against lurking shadows. The jungle vibrates with life, mirroring Mowgli's carefree joy and the profound familial love he shares with Baloo and Bagheera. Under the watchful gaze of the full moon, Mowgli is dragged through the ancient ruins by a boisterous troop of monkeys. King Louie, adorned with a vine crown, anticipates their arrival from his throne of broken pillars. Baloo, disguised in leaves, clumsily mimics a female orangutan, creating a comical distraction. Amidst the chaos, Bagheera moves with silent precision to liberate Mowgli from his captors. Sunlight barely pierces the dense jungle canopy as Bagheera faces Mowgli, a silent plea in his eyes. Mowgli's small frame radiates defiance, every muscle tense with resistance. In a sudden burst of rebellion, Mowgli pivots and vanishes into the dense undergrowth. Under the cloak of night, Mowgli stands fearless on the jagged rocks, a beacon of defiance against the encroaching shadows. Shere Khan's eyes burn with a predatory hunger, his massive form a silhouette against the jungle's edge. Flanking Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera stand shoulder to shoulder, their loyalty unwavering as they prepare to defend their friend. In the hushed anticipation of the jungle, Mowgli brandishes a burning branch, the flames cutting through the darkness. Mowgli stands at the jungle's edge, his gaze drawn to the distant human village, his face a canvas of inner turmoil. He glances back to the jungle, a silent farewell exchanged with Baloo and Bagheera as they stand silhouetted against the dawn. With a resolute breath, Mowgli squares his shoulders, stepping toward the village, embracing his uncertain destiny. Each step is a commitment, the jungle's untamed freedom fading behind him as he strides towards the world of humans.